Alrighty, good folks, it's that time of the, I wanted to say year again, but no, time of the week. 2 weeks or something. Anyway, time to review my channel. Oh wait, I totally forgot to check my channel subscriber amount. Let's just quickly see. I am of course talking about my plush pony channel, which, let's refresh, now sits at 2032 subscribers. I don't know how much I had last time, but yeah, definitely we're not gaining 1,000 or like 500 in a week. But yeah, doesn't really matter. We're still growing, and that's all that matters. I have several things to say today. Let's go item one by one. How about we start with the good news? So I don't know if I mentioned this yet actually on this channel, but I got invited to the wardrobe. What am I saying? The restitched wardrobe test. So basically, this game has like a character customization part that's very advanced, and I got invited to that a month or so ago. And only last week or so, the confidentiality of that was lifted, and I could talk about it on my channel, which is of course a gold mine for content, because if you're the only one, or one of the very few people who has access to information, then you gotta spam videos on that. Now, I don't really care about growing restitched that much anymore, because I am set in stone for that one, pretty much. But yeah, I did a live stream and then one big video. And there's actually a reason I did like 2 videos that are pretty long, is because I want to get the watch time up. And you know why? Because I almost reached the first monetization goal. Holy crap. It's like you need 3,000 watch hours, and I now have 2,978. Only 22 more left. And that's not even up to date. That's from like, it lags like a couple of days, like 5 or 7 days. So yeah, maybe I already reached it by now, because I did the live stream this week. That would be awesome. And the reason, I don't usually want to be so desperate for watch time hours or views or stuff like that. But in this particular case, I somewhat was, because most of my watch time, like half of it, I'd say, comes from a video I did last December, which is called like, "Can this teddy bear save a dying community?" That got me like 13k views. No, 30,000 views. And that pretty much gave me 1,500 hours of watch time. And the thing is, those watch time hours are only good for a year, and we're almost there yet. So if I am gonna reach a monetization goal, it has to be before December 14th. So that's why I was kind of pushing that a little, but I think I reached it now, hopefully, because otherwise I have to do another big video. But yeah, okay, so that was the good news. Now the bad news. I actually am trying to get away from making restitch videos in a way. Or like, okay, no, that's not really true, but what I'm trying, I want to make more Bricadia videos, because that game is actually playable and seems like a lot more fun. And also I met some fun people there, and I want to, participate in all of it and make videos. The trouble is, I have a hard time making Bricadia videos. Like, I've been trying the past 2 weeks to really be like, okay, no more restitched videos, just Bricadia videos. And somehow I keep making restitched videos. Making restitched videos has become so easy that even when I don't try to make them, I make them. Oh my god, imagine that. A year ago or more, I was like, oh, I can't get myself to make videos. Now I can't make myself to make a specific video. Crazy. But yeah, it's really been annoying me. So the idea I talked about last time was like this month in Bricadia, and I was really excited about it. The video idea has one problem. 1 month is way too long. Because all the stuff that happened at the start of this month, I don't care about anymore. I'm not sure the community cares anymore. So yeah, if I'm gonna do that format, definitely gonna be like this week in Bricadia. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit sad about that because I was really excited about it and I should have just gone with it then and there instead of being like, oh, but the month's not over, so I can't make it right now. Idiot. So, yeah, that's been annoying. I've also been working on another video. I don't think I mentioned this, but basically there was a server called Pinkadia. And yeah, it came, what was it? It was corrupted and it came back a few weeks ago, I think, and to celebrate, I'm not sure if it was to celebrate, but anyway, the server came back and there was a cruise going on. Yes, you can have a cruise in Bricadia. And that was so awesome. That was really cool. The cruise ship, well, it's not a cruise ship, I guess, it's just a ship, but it's pretty big, and it's insane. It's the engine and the rudders and the signals, and it all works like a real ship, and you have to manually fill coal and stuff like that. Like, holy crap. I thought it was so exciting. I recorded it, and yeah, I want to show people off like, this is something you can build in this game. What the hell? This is so cool. And that's not the only part. Man, this is so cool. The problem is I'm having trouble making a video on this. But anyway, let me continue. This ship. So in Bricadia, there are world edges because you can't build infinitely. You can build a lot, like a lot. You probably won't fill it all, even if you try. Okay, maybe if you try really hard and purposely try to fill it, but if you build normally, you're never gonna fill it. But there is a border, and in Pinkadia, this server, one thing I think is cool is they built one really long highway that reaches from one end to the border to the other end of the border. And if you look in the distance, you see a giant sign that says World Border. And it takes a while to get there. And this cruise ship went from the center all the way to one of the borders. And it took like more than an hour. And I participated in that. And I just think the idea of sailing a boat all the way to the edge of the world is so cool. And my video idea is like, I went on a cruise to the end of the world. Yeah, doesn't that sound edgy? I think it sounds cool. And to top it all off, not only is the boat cool, not only is the concept of sailing to the end of the world cool, I think a pretty interesting story popped up while playing that and recording that. There were a couple of people reminiscing about how a lot of players left and are no longer there, but their creations are still there, and it's a bit somber, but it ends hopefully. I don't recall anymore what. Oh yeah, I think the celebration of reaching the end of the world was that, and it was so beautiful, and I was like, holy crap, I need to make this into a video. I can't believe I just experienced it and no one's gonna know about it. I need to make this a video. Now comes the rough part. I'm having a lot of trouble making that video. It's totally totally not in my strengths to make a video like that and have the story be well told and be both emotional and entertaining and have a nice end and all of that with more than an hour of footage. It's challenging, but I really want to make this video because so much awesome stuff wrapped into one thing. It's, yeah, I think my problem is like I could do it in a million ways, and my perfectionism is being like, what's the perfect way to show this, right? And that paralyzes me, and I end up doing nothing. So yeah, that was not fun. Also, another thing that happened is I really got into the game RimWorld again. And that's been sucking me up, which is strange. That doesn't happen often that a game does that. So that came out of nowhere, really. And then I'm like, okay, do I do what I want to do, which is make more Bricadia videos? Or like, do I do what I actually want to do, like right now, which is play more RimWorld? And one thing I hate, I don't necessarily have anything against playing video games, but I do have something against video games that it's just killing time, basically. You know, if you play a new game or you play a multiplayer game, in a multiplayer game you can connect with people. That's valuable, and that's why we are alive, I would say. Connecting with people. And, you know, playing a new game, you learn new mechanics and maybe a new story, and it might teach you something, so that's all good. But when you play a game, you already have hundreds of hours in, and the gameplay loop is exactly the same every time. That feels like a waste of time, and for some reason, I'm really into RimWorld right now, and I hate it. Because I don't know what to do. It's like, damn, I find this enjoyable, but I find this meaningless. But yeah, my teacher says, or mentor, or whatever you call them, the people taught me that you have to go with your feelings. And my feelings tell me to play RimWorld, and that's what I did. Although I guess today and yesterday it's started to calm down, which is good because I want to focus on making Bricadia videos. So yeah, and also I mentioned Demon School last time. Yeah, I didn't know what happened with that, but I got home, started playing it, and I ran into some issues because I have a new PC and because the game's also new, and I don't know if the problem was my PC or the game, but basically I lost all momentum and excitement for that, and I haven't played it. Isn't that crazy? I was so excited for that game. And it just goes away, just like that. Boosh. I might refund it, actually. I barely have 10 minutes in it. I'm just not sure if I might... my excitement might rekindle, but I'm afraid it won't. Yeah, that's that. One more thing, I guess, I want to mention is how I am gonna tackle Bricadia now in the future. I actually went on a walk earlier today and had a great idea. Yes, a walk is just like a bath. Great ideas come from it. Sorry. So yeah, basically, instead of being this super duper news network thing I talked about last time, I'm thinking about doing like an amateur TV crew. So like the exact opposite almost, where I purposely film bad and record, or make it look like it's record bad, like the camera shaking and stuff like that, like some amateur cameraman is holding the camera and I'm just like, okay guys, look at this thing in Bricadia. that sounds funny to me. I might give it a go, but again, I also wanted to give the last thing a go, and yeah, look what happened. Cool. So that's it. I'm gonna wrap up here. If I missed anything, it probably wasn't that important, and significant. But yeah, overall, just feeling a bit down that I've been playing RimWorld and not making Brigadia videos, which I really, really want. Especially that one video which I thought was really, or is really, really awesome, and just can't get myself to work on. Oh well, at least the research is going extremely well. So yeah, hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.